City fans, stop crying your hearts out. You only just been knocked out of the Champions League by Real Madrid again, right? And now, don't worry about Europe for the rest of this season. Focus on finishing in the top 4 and focus on possibly winning the FA Cup. 200 million spent in the January window to not make the round of 16 of the Champions League is nasty work. Hold that. Yo, what a performance today. This was belt to ass. This was complete domination. This was the best game that I've seen from Real Madrid all season. And this was our biggest game of the season so far. It was a must-win game. And the way that we absolutely cooked Man City for 94 minutes was fantastic. Aguero! When are you cutting off them testicles? You bum! Don't think that we forgot. Be a man of your word. Where are the testicles? Put them on the table. Cut them off. Talking about Real Madrid. If they beat Man City, I'll cut off my testicles. Do it. You fraud. Today, we just witnessed the start of something great. Let me tell you something right now. Real Madrid are going to go very far in this competition. And I think that I'm feeling us retaining our UCL trophy. This is my trophy. I've won it the most times. Everybody talking shit about us, saying that we're not as good this season. And even though I've not been that happy with how things have gone, today just showed you what we're capable of. I don't understand why we cannot play like this week in, week out. This cannot be the same team that drew against Osasuna, that lost to Espanyol. But look, Real Madrid versus Man City, it doesn't get much bigger than this in the Champions League. Two of the favorites of this competition before the season started. And we had to play them in the playoffs. Now, I am very annoyed that we had to do a playoff round to even make the round of 16. And our Champions League run is about to get very difficult because in the next round, we're either going to get Atletico Madrid or Bayer Leverkusen. Now, you guys can get in the comment section and let me know which of those teams you would rather get. But it's going to be a very hard round of 16. So, look, I'm excited for it. And now that we packed up City early, that's one less threat that we have to go and win it back-to-back season. So, let's see how it plays out. But, chat, we got to talk about this game today. Real Madrid 3, Man City 1, 6-3 on aggregate. And do not let this scoreline fool you, right? Don't think that it was a bit competitive because Man City scored. Man City got a consolation goal at the end. An amazing Omar Mamouche free kick, hits off the post, and it falls to one of their players that got a nice tap in. But Camavinga comes off the bench and makes another costly mistake because we were so close to keeping a clean sheet. We had 30 seconds left. Man City were doing nothing in attack. And Camavinga, you fouled them in a good position for them to score, and they did. Camavinga has fallen off so much this season. He's regressed a little bit. Now, I still rate Camavinga, and we're not going to even really talk about him because he didn't start this game. But that's the only reason that Man City scored. Now, as far as Real Madrid are concerned, one, I think we all can agree right now. Mbappe, man of the match. What a performance this guy had. Hat trick. And that third goal was the best one of the lot. He was unplayable today. Man City could not contain him. That high line that they were playing and that long ball over the top, oh my days. Mbappe was feasting today. All his goals took them very well. The first one, when he chipped Ederson. This guy, Ederson, has to realize you are not a midfielder. You are a goalkeeper. Stay your ass near the goal. Why do you always run out so much? And look, I get it. That's what makes Ederson special, is the sweeper keeper the sweeper keeper abilities that he has. But it cost him today for that first goal. The second goal, Mbappe gets it. The technical ability, the close control, the way that he got it on his left foot, faked the shot. Vardiol playing, bro. I would have thought that Vardiol was at the water park today. The way that he was sliding when Mbappe sent him the other way. This guy slid across the Bernabeu. Mbappe puts it on his right foot. Easy finish. And then the third goal. Gets it on the right, on the edge of the box. Cuts inside. Takes it on his left foot. Mbappe has arrived. Name me a better striker in the world. You can't. People trying to tell me that it's not going to work with Mbappe at Real Madrid. He can't play as a striker. Mbappe could play wherever the hell he needs to across that front three. Right wing, left wing, in the 9. Mbappe is him. I told you guys. Mbappe was going to have a very big second half of the season. And he's been on fire ever since. He has arrived. Games like this is why Mbappe was brought to Real Madrid. For moments like this. Are we annoyed that we're in the playoffs? Yes. Should we have qualified by finishing in the top 8 of the Champions League? Yes. But here we are. And you got to beat Man City eventually, right? I don't care how trash Man City have been this season. They spent over $200 million. They rejuvenated their attack. They rejuvenated their midfield. They rejuvenated their back line. So you got to beat them. And that's exactly what we did. We dominated. We controlled possession. The counterattacks were deadly. In the final third, we looked dangerous. In defense, oh my goodness me. Defensively, amazing. Immaculate. I actually thought that Courtois was going to have a very busy day. I thought that Courtois was going to have to bail us out a few times. Courtois, to be very honest, didn't have that much to do. He did have to make like 2 saves. But aside from that, we did a pretty good job of locking them up. Asensio. Oh my goodness me. Asensio is generational. That is the Sergio Ramos regen. Raul Asensio, that assist that he got for Mbappe's first goal. Oh my days. It's very similar to the assist that he got for Jude when we played Osasuna at the Bernabeu a few months ago. Raul Asensio is a baller. Raul Asensio is one of the brightest things that we have discovered this season. He has saved us with how good that he's played. Because when we had that defensive crisis, Asensio was the one that stepped up. This season, Raul Asensio is our best center back. He deserves to be starting week in, week out. I need Asensio to sign a new contract and get that extension tonight. Tonight. Another huge performance versus Man City. They could not get past him. The interceptions, the slide tackles, the regular tackles. Asensio is a fucking baller. From my academy. The academy that everybody tries to tell me is shit. If this guy played for Barcelona, if Asensio was from La Masia, and if he was playing like this at Barcelona, everybody would be sucking him off. If his name was Asensi, and if he was from Barca, he would have won all the awards by now. He would cost 100 million market value. Why is nobody praising him, even though he's been cooking since he got an opportunity? He needs to be starting for us for the rest of the season. Asensio needs to be one of the first names on that team sheet. What a performance. Rudiger came back from injury today. Solid. I'm surprised that he played the entire match. I thought that Rudiger would get subbed off, especially when we were winning comfortably, because this game was dead, like, pretty early, right? Like, we were just so dominant. I thought Rudiger would get subbed off. Hopefully, he's fine and that nothing is wrong. There's no setbacks, but Rudiger today, big performance. That center back pairing of Rudiger and Asensio might just be better than Rudiger and Militao. I think Valverde today at right back. What a performance. This guy is the best option that we have at right back in these big games. I actually think that Valverde needs to transition himself into being a right back full time for this season until we get a right back in the summer. I don't want to see Lucas Vazquez at right back ever again, especially if Valverde is fit. What a performance defensively when he goes home. When him and Raul Asensio empty out their pockets after this match, Omar Mamouche and Savio might fall out. And attacking-wise, Valverde, the balls that he were putting into the box, phenomenal, bro. Ferland Mendy, solid defensively. Did Phil Foden even play today? Phil Foden was on that right wing doing nothing. Nothing. Getting locked up. The midfield, Tchouaméni. I told you guys about Tchouaméni. One of the best defensive midfielders in the world. You guys let him playing out of position at center back cloud your judgment. When we were linked to Rodri, and everybody was saying, yeah, let's get Rodri and sell Tchouaméni, I said no. Tchouaméni is a monster in the midfield. What a performance by him today. And his partner in that pivot, Dani Ceballos. Unplayable. I don't even recognize Dani Ceballos. Who the hell is this guy that's been in my midfield for the last 2 to 3 months? Dani Ceballos has been fucking phenomenal. He has saved his Madrid career over these last few months. What another big performance that he had today. How do you drop him? I literally think Valverde needs to stay at right back for the rest of the season. That double pivot needs to be Tchouaméni and Ceballos. Camavinga, I love you, bro. You are a very good player, and you have a lot of potential. But this season, you cannot get in over Ceballos. Ceballos is, damn near I say it, the Toni Kroos regen that we have at the moment. The way that he's able to receive the ball from the back line, the first touch to create space, and then to just do the basics right. Phenomenal. I think Jude Bellingham today, solid performance. I don't think he was all that, but he was good. He helped with the pressing. He was involved in the build-up for the goals. He's one of the most complete players in the world. Now, Jude did get a yellow card, so he might be suspended for the first leg of the round of 16. I believe so. I could be wrong, but I think he might be suspended. And we all know Jude's going through his own things right now. Rodrygo today, good performance, involved in the build-up, got an assist, right? Was good on the corners by putting the ball to dangerous areas. I thought Rodrygo would score today because we all know there's 3 things that are almost guaranteed in life. We know death, taxes, and Rodrygo cooking Man City. And that's what he did today. He had a very good performance. And Mbappe, we already talked about him. Man of the match. Man of the match. And Vinicius today. Vinicius had a good performance. He didn't score. He didn't get an assist. But he still played well. Right? I know that Vinicius, his form has been up and down since January has started. But Vinny today, not going to complain. Carlo Ancelotti, I got to give him a lot of credit. Today, he out-coached Pep Guardiola. And for somebody that I've been very critical on his lack of tactical awareness, he shut me up today. I still want Carlo out. I still think that this should be Carlo's last season. But today, fantastic. The starting 11 that he picked, fantastic. The tactics worked to a T. In both legs, his game plan worked more than Pep's did. We were too dangerous on the counter. The only issue that I have with Carlo today, I think that he made some of those subs too late. And also, I think Arda Güler should have gotten some minutes. But aside from that, I have nothing to complain about, really, for this match. That's just me nitpicking. As far as Man City are concerned, stop crying your hearts out. You guys are trying to poke the bear. You are shit compared to us. Know your role. When you see us turn up, you show some respect. You think because Rodri won a Ballon d'Or that means something? Well, guess what? Enjoy that Ballon d'Or while you watch us in the Champions League. while you watch from home. You spent $200 million and you didn't even make it to the knockout stages that actually matter. It's crazy. Omar Mamouche today. I rate you, bro. Coming off of a hat trick against Newcastle, what'd you do? Nothing. Phil Foden today. Oh my days. I forgot he was playing until he got fouled. I was like, oh shit, that's Phil Foden. Savio, you know I rate you, bruv. Quiet. In Valverde's pocket. In Kubarsi's pocket. That midfield. Ilkay Gundogan. Washed. It's time to learn Arabic. Saudi is calling your name. This guy's legs are done. Nico Gonzalez did nothing today. The Barca Academy product, who they bought for big money on deadline day, did nothing. His ass was getting ran around. City's back line. Kusanov at right back. I actually think that he did a decent job against Vinny. John Stones. Ruben Diaz. Mid. They're too slow. They literally could not keep up with the long balls over the top. And I think Guardiola today did not have a good performance either. And I rate Guardiola. I think Guardiola is the best left back in the world. But he was very mediocre today. Ederson. I think Ederson's head, he's thinking about Saudi as well. We all know that he almost got that move to Al Ittihad. Look, Pep Guardiola is going to have to figure it out. I know that a lot of people are trolling saying that Man City are done. I believe that Man City will be back next season. And they will go on to dominate again. But this season, they've just been abysmal. But what a performance. 6-3 on aggregate. 3-1 at the Bernabeu. This is what I want to see week in, week out. This is how we should be playing a majority of the time. But guys, get in the comment section. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. And join the Discord, right? It's pinned at the top of the comment section. And I want to know, what are your thoughts on the game? Let me know whatever's on your mind. What a performance from the boys. Mbappe. These are the games that we brought you for. He's absolutely dunked on Man City. But look, Aguero, be a man of your word, bro. Put the nuts in the bag. Facts. Stop crying your hearts out. Real Madrid.